Hello! So today we're going to be learning about accuracy and fluency. I have made a little lesson plan to kind of go over what today's lesson will be about. And so we'll get started. So, reading with accuracy and fluency. Our state standard for this lesson is to read with sufficient accuracy and fluency to support comprehension. Read grade level text with purpose and understanding. So the warm-up for today's lesson is, what does it mean to read with accuracy and fluency? I'm going to give everyone a few seconds to think about that and think about what they think it means to read with accuracy and fluency. So reading with accuracy means reading the words correctly. Reading with fluency means reading smoothly and with expression. So the strategies for this warm-up are going to be, we are going to read a short book together. We are going to read with accuracy and fluency, and then listen carefully as I read the text to notice how I am reading using accuracy and fluency. So the book we're reading in class today will be Light the Sky, Firefly. A little summary about the book is, after finding a safe spot under some fallen leaves, a firefly lays her eggs. 1 plop, 2 drop, 3 plop, drop, plop. These little eggs have a long way to go, through 4 stages of development, before they grow into the twinkling nighttime visitors lighting up our backyards. With an up-close look at the firefly's life cycle, this story is sure to captivate young curiosity. So, raise your hand if you've ever seen a firefly in your backyard or anywhere. Okay? So, the introduction of this lesson, we will also be practicing how to read with purpose and understanding. So, reading with purpose and understanding is emphasizing the importance of paying attention to the meaning of the text. So, think about the text that we read earlier, which is, it will be Light the Sky, Firefly. Kind of confusing to say. How did I use purpose and understanding while reading the story? So, after I read the book later on, we'll think about how I read the story using purpose and understanding. So the guided practice for this lesson, I'm going to divide the class into small groups or pairs. Each group will get a grade level textbook. Each student in the group will take turns reading the book to other students in your group. After each group has finished reading the text, each group will share their favorite part of the text and tell the class why. So in the lesson, later on in the groups, everyone will get a book, not this one, but any grade level text. And so I'll read it, and then my classmate will read it, and we'll go around the circle, everyone take turns reading. So whenever your classmates are reading the story, make sure that you follow along and pay attention, and notice if they're using these skills that we're learning while they're reading the book. So while your classmates are reading the text, be sure you are paying attention to the accuracy and the fluency. Listen carefully as each of your classmates read the text. And if you have any questions about the meaning of the text, you may ask me so that I can explain it to you and your partners. So, independent practice. For the independent practice part of the lesson, each student is going to be given a sticky note for this section of the lesson. Each student will choose a page from the text that they read and write a question or a comment on the sticky note. After each student has written a question or comment on the sticky note, I will collect the sticky notes and we'll discuss them together as a class. So everyone's going to get their own sticky note. This is the individual work. And write a question or a comment, anything about the book that you'll have read. And then I'll collect the sticky notes and we'll go back over as a class, okay? So when thinking of a question or a comment to write on your sticky note, try to think of the purpose of the text and how it can relate to something in your life. The closure of this lesson. Can you tell me the importance of reading accuracy and fluency? So at the end, we'll do a little review, see if anyone can tell me what we've learned today. You'll raise your hand and share one thing that you have learned or enjoyed about reading the purpose and understanding. So, continue practicing reading with accuracy and fluency. Continue practicing reading with purpose and understanding. All of these skills will help you to improve your reading skills. So we do have an extension activity. Our extension activity today, for if anyone gets done early, and this will be something to do at home as well to practice your reading skills. So practicing your reading skills, you are going to read a grade level text at home. This cannot be the same text that we read in class. So it cannot be this book or any of the books that you read in the group work assignment. It has to be a different book. After reading the text of your choice, write a short summary of what you have read. So just write just a couple sentences about what you've read, the main idea, the main point, like what you got out of reading the story. When reading the text, remember to focus on the main idea and the key details of the story. Remember to add these details in the summary. So questions. If you have any questions about what we have discussed in class today, you may come up to me. This will be at the end after we go everything. If you still are confused about something or have questions at the end, you can come up to me and ask me. I will be glad to help you. This may be questions about reading with accuracy and fluency. This may be questions about reading with purpose and understanding. And this may be questions about the extension activity. Any question you have, I will be glad to help you. I will answer any questions about the lesson that you might have, and I will help you in any way that I can. So these are just examples of books you can read at home. So after today's lesson, if you want to go home and practice even more, these will be some examples of books that are in the first grade reading level. Sorry about that. So we've got Frog and the Toad are friends. We've got Charlotte's Web. I put pictures of all the books on here. They should all be in the class library that we'll be able to see. So Charlotte's Web, Green Eggs and Ham. We've got Amelia Bedelia. First grade, Here I Come. Hi, Fly Guy. A Fly Went By. Go, Dog, Go. And Field Day. So all of these books are in your grade level, and they'll be great to read at home to practice. You can read it to your family members, your siblings, mom, dad, grandparents, anybody. These would be a great way to help you improve on all of your reading skills that we've discussed today. So, some ways to improve your reading skills. So, I've got read grade level books at home. So, that'd be the ones I just showed you, or there's plenty of more, but these are just some examples. Write a summary over what you have read out loud. This always helps after you read it and write a summary about it. You can kind of reflect on what you've read, the main idea, the main points. It helps you get better understanding of it. So, read a book out loud to anyone at home. It can literally be anybody. While reading the book, think of what the main point of the story is. While reading the story, write down or highlight some main details in the story. So, these are all ideas to do at home after the lesson today. So we'll be doing group work, individual work, reading the story, and then all kinds of practice to help you understand the lesson better. So if you have any questions after the lesson, feel free to ask me. So, yeah.